What's up, shitheads?
What up?
Tell us how you really feel, Chase.
I still like that song a lot.
What, the one that I did for this?
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool. I needed to be. I've learned a few. I won't say I'm fucking any sort of pro or nothing like that. In case any audio engineers are watching this, but I learned some new mixing stuff, and so I went and reapplied it to that, and it sounds quite a bit better, quite a bit clearer.
So that was the new sound bit.
We've been with a new bit for several weeks. I think maybe week 1 we had the original one, and then week 2 or 3 maybe we got
whenever Tyler and I were on it.
Yeah.
I was just looking at just the weekly report or whatever, and even though I still would have lost, I could have only lost by 0.84 points instead of 4 points and whatever the fuck I did.
Yeah.
If you would have started
It was close.
I would have started my perfect lineup, which I don't know who the fuck. I don't know what that would have been. Who I could have started in place of that.
It's probably like a tight end outplay to your flex spot or something like that.
Who played like shit up here? Oh, Keenan Allen didn't play very good, and neither did Michael Clark.
I get a little nervous in our guillotine league.
Are you?
Yes, because I have Puka, I have Brock Bowers, I have Josh Allen, and I feel like someone else is on bye. But because we're playing against all these auto drafts, I don't need like a good team. I just need basically to score 100 points.
You just got to have it
the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my quarterback's out, my best wide receiver's out, and one of my running backs are on bye, but I'm still projected to score like 140 points.
I just dropped fucking Danny Dimes for Dak, so
I don't blame you there. Danny Dimes been getting you pretty good points though.
Yeah, but the last 2 weeks I don't think he's been very good. I mean, he's been good, but not that good. But considering I'm also playing a fucking I think nobody team.
I'm just glad I'm not the only person in guillotine that's been guillotined.
Yeah.
Even though I got fucking axed week 1.
Wait, who else was taken out?
Caleb week 3.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wait, so is it just what, me and Chase? Or
and
you
Tyler?
Tyler's still in it? Okay.
Who was the other one? I thought we had 6.
Oh, Jed,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's still in it.
Yeah, there's Jed. Yeah, so there's 4 of us still in there.
Mm-hmm.
I
literally have not opened that app since week 1.
Why would you?
Right. All right, let's get into what the people want here. First things first, I knocked off Trey by 4.3. That I was up by like 15 going into the Monday night game, and then Drake London decided to go the hell off.
Amen. In the first half too, you really didn't do much.
Yeah.
After that,
I'm thankful that he didn't do anything in the second half. Otherwise, I'd have been screwed.
Hadn't stepped out on the fucking 1.
Oh my god! I know you would have won.
Yeah. I think I even mentioned that Monday night when we were on Xbox. It was like that touchdown could cost you the game.
I don't remember.
I
remember Tyler saying something about the touchdown. He texted about it, but I don't remember. I don't remember you saying that. Not to say you didn't, but
you calling me a liar?
No, I would.
Good pickup on Rico Dowdle there, Trey. Jeez.
Oh,
wait, this divisional. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wonder, Bo.
I've been a dumbass not paying attention to that and haven't started them. You know how to in that league.
Hayden with the 3rd week in a row is the highest scoring team. Beat Sweet Pea 184 to 113.
He's gonna make his money back just from most top scorer of the week.
G-Rob knocked off Jed. That game went back and forth on the Monday night games, so that was kind of fun to watch.
That was fun. We were talking about it the whole time.
Chase knocked off Tyler, 148 to 99.4.
I played some hardcore defense on Tyler's team.
Yeah, you did. You ACL, so that's good. And then Grant Collins knocked off Wendell, 127-98. So on our standings here, Hayden is 1 at 11-1. Chase is second at 11-1. I'm third at 8-4. Then you got Tyler and G Rob are both 7-5, and then you go to the 4-8 squad with Trey, Jed, Grant Collins, Sweet Pea's 3-9, Wendell's 1-11. So if the playoffs started today, Trey would be in at 4-8.
It's weird. So,
Ridiculous.
oh no, wait, no, never mind. Nah, I'm seeing it wrong.
But
Never mind.
one thing that I like to look at, which I've got on my sheet here, is how things would look if we went based off of our record by potential, and if we went based off of if we didn't have the median. So which one do y'all want first? Do you want to go record based off potential points or no median record?
Let's go no median because
Okay.
I'm fairly confident I'm 1-5.
Yeah, so no median. Hayden and Chase are undefeated at 6-0.
Yeah.
Me and G Rob are 4-2. Jed's 3-3. The big one here, Tyler goes from 7-5 to 2-4.
Dang, he's been scored on.
Yeah. Sweet Pea, Grant Collins are also 2-4. Trey's 1-5. Wendell is 0-6. Now, if we look at potential points, Chase is undefeated at 12-0 based on potential. Tyler and Hayden are 9-3. I'm 8-4. Jed is 6-6. Grant Collins holds the 6th spot at 5-7.
Wow.
Then you go Sweet Pea 4-8, G Rob 3-9, Trey and Wendell 2-10.
Off of my potential points?
Yep. And it's potential points based off of your matchup each week,
Yeah.
and against the potential points median.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my fucking team's total dog water, really.
So, for instance, the median this past week was 124.37. With potential points, it jumps up to 142.61.
Well, I mean, I think 3 of my 4 wins are against the median. Well, actually, yeah, that's 100% right, because if we took the median away, I'm 1-5. So, yeah, 2 of my 4 wins are against the median and not against the actual fucking one of you dickheads.
Yeah, so you could have also that also plays into the fact of you could have played somebody that didn't start a very good lineup.
Yeah.
So
basically me every week.
Yeah. So and looking at that, Hayden is still number 1 at 94.6% of his starting lineup, which is dropped off significantly from where he was.
Mm-hmm.
G Rob 91.7. Those are the only 2 above 90. Then Jed is the only one under 80% at 79.6.
I think I had a 70% week this past week in terms of potential points.
Yeah, it was pretty off because your potential was 205 and Hayden was 213.
Yeah, my average is now 80.2. I bet you I can go back to that matchup.
So also a point differential, which is kind of funny to think about. Even though I'm 8-4, I've got more points scored against me than I've scored.
Still, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
72%. Ugh, gross.
I am the only one with a winning record that has that scenario. And then Jed is 4-8, but he's scored more points than he's had points against.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah,
right?
It really doesn't.
Crazy fucking line right there.
Yeah. So, just some fun little nuggets. If we had the current scenario of playoffs and then draft order, the top 4 would be Wendell, Sweet Pea, Grant Collins, Jed, 1 through 4.
Nice.
So hopefully Grant keeps moving up, so that way Chase can't get
Stop that.
a high pick.
I'm already doing a little bit of scanning on rookies. I started that yesterday.
Not surprised by that at all.
Trey's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, dude, send me your research, brother.
And if Trey ends up falling out, he would immediately jump to pick 2 because those go based off of potential.
You didn't
So-
get that Indiana quarterback?
Starting people on fucking bye weeks.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna do that. That's like feels like cheating.
well, it's potential points anyways. You know,
Maybe
if you don't make the playoffs, right?
Yeah, but if I throw it so I don't lose, so I don't win. If I make
Yeah.
it lose every game,
You don't make the playoffs, then
Yeah.
it goes by potential points, and it
Yeah.
doesn't
Right.
happen. Yeah.
Yep.
I see what you're saying.
yeah, keeping myself out of the playoffs so I get the best chance of having the higher pick.
We got a question here
Yeah.
from Mr.
Question?
Jason Ortiz.
Would you trade Ladd, Myers, Swift for Nico and Harrison? My running backs are Barkley, Kyron, Javante with White and Rico spot starts. London, Sutton, Evans, Terry as wide receivers. If it helps, I never started Myers.
Yes.
I don't blame you for not starting a Raiders player.
Damn.
Listen here.
That didn't he didn't have to do that to you, did he, Chase?
Man, your running back room.
I would make that trade.
I'm assuming. I mean, there's no other Harrison besides Marvin Harrison, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, my lord, are we close to talking about dropping Terry McLaurin? I mean, my lord, I know your potential Jacoby Myers drop. So the fact that someone wants him, yeah, heck yeah, throw him in there. If you can make that happen, hell yeah, I would.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing with McLaurin too is, he's only played 3 games and he's gotten 24, 25 total points in those 3 games.
Yeah, in my opinion,
So-
you're basically doing Swift and Ladd for Nico and Harrison,
Yep.
which I mean, your running back room is kind of yeah. Rico, once Chuba comes back, they're both basically non-starters, but you have it right. You have it as a spot start. Rashad White.
Dude, I saw today Bucky might be out a little longer than people are saying. Like apparently that's kind of a little bit of weird, cloudy situation around Bucky.
Interesting. Well, that sounds
Yeah.
like Joe Mixon, how it all started. The short answer is definitely yes. Take this trade, but I'd be looking to try to improve that running back room. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you got Javante, Kyron, and Barkley. And Kyron's still touchdown machine. Saquon surely will turn it around at some point. And Javante Williams, I mean, Will said at our very first show that no Cowboy will rush over 700 yards. So he's going to fall off a cliff here soon. So you may need to
Oh yeah,
start looking at other options there.
224 yards to go after 6 games.
Barkley's probably not going to do better the rest of the year because he's cursed.
Well,
He's got the
all right.
But
He's
the Madden curse is more for injuries, not
He's
for
got
production.
that one and the
Well,
offensive
he's been partially injured. So,
twice.
well, Saquon just needs to learn whatever Christian McCaffrey is doing. 'Cause he's draining the life out of everyone around him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sacrificing his whole entire team. Motherfucker's sitting in his closet every night with candles around him. Like salt poured around in a circle. Humming some ancient fucking song or whatever. And I mean, they're just dropping like flies on that team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm debating on
Or-
potentially trading Christian McCaffrey just because I'm pretty sure like he's not going to be able to keep this up.
Get
Especially
value out
if the
of it
rest of his
when you
team,
can,
yeah, especially if the rest of the team around him is getting hurt.
Actually, yeah, it'd be good if he got hurt because then Brian Robinson would be worth a shit for fucking half the season.
Yeah. Well,
And I wouldn't feel like such a fucking idiot for trading for him.
I mean, you still kind of are, but I understand what you're saying.
It was a good trade at first.
Nah, I don't believe you.
Probably not the best. I don't think I've made it. This is we were talking about this trade that Hayden sent me before you got on here, and I was kind of telling Hayden, I'm like, dude, I don't make fucking good trades. Every trade I've made, I think really, I don't really think I should do this anymore. So
maybe use a little, something just to give you a general baseline. But like, there's some players that I just want and I'll overpay for. Like, I'll be excited to get.
Is that going to be part of our conversation later, Chase?
Yeah, I am interested in a couple players, but I've tried to make some trades, and one is like wild, would like shake things up a bit, and I just don't think I can make myself pull the trigger on it, but we'll see. Yeah, our league is very lopsided, and whenever it's lopsided like this, I just don't see many trades happening just yet until it gets closer to trade deadline, because then that's when, for sure the people are trying to tank. They're like, all right, I need these old players off me, while the people that are competing, they're really trying to trade in their picks. Or
well, you get the people that are at the top that try to get players to help win now, and then you get the people that are struggling to try to get rid of people when they can get value for them. But when you got a situation like right now where 4-8 is in the playoffs, like nobody's really out of it. So
right,
that's why you really don't you're not
seeing trades right now.
Yeah,
not anything big. So I do think it'll get a little bit more active whenever it comes to trade deadline. Which, by the way, when is that?
November.
It's the week after the NFL trade deadline, I think.
And let me look up when that is.
Week 9, I think it's harsh.
NFL trade deadline. Good. A bunch of stuff, but no dates. That's exactly what I wanted.
Trade deadline is week 10.
Okay, we're in what, week 7? So we got.
Yeah.
Dude, we're already fucking in week 7. This fucking sucks.
They must be accepted prior to the end of the final game of that week.
Of that, yeah. I want there to be a trade of the team that's just getting blown out on Monday Night Football, and they're like, Johnny, we were going to trade you anyways. Let's just trade you right now and get the paperwork going. You're staying with this team that you just lost to. Like, I just want that to happen. Just walk across the other side of the field.
Well, hey, it's happened in baseball.
Yeah,
so why not in football too, right?
I would love it. I think it'd be hilarious. Jason Ortiz asked another question.
He said, also, let's say running back injuries happen to my teams. I got a bunch of wide receiver ones I can trade for a running back if anything happens. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. Terry better come back healthy. Sutton needs a better game to have any kind of trade value. And if Mike Evans,
I feel like that Denver just hasn't been consistent with their receivers, because it seems like every game is always somebody different.
I think Marvin Mims and Troy Franklin are actually coming into their own, and they're starting to take away opportunities from Cortland Sutton. So that's the reason why you're seeing more play across the field. Bo Nix is able to distribute it because these wide receivers aren't incompetent anymore. They've actually been through, for Marvin Mims, I think this is his 3rd year. Troy Franklin, this is his 2nd year. So they're just getting more acclimated, actually showing some promise and able to get that opportunity. So hopefully, for my team's sake, last week was Sutton's, big old bagel, and then after that scores 10 points at least for the rest of the year. So let's just pray that happens.
Well, I'm going to need him to wait one more week before he does that.
Yeah, because I do believe I'm probably going to start him.
Yeah, so this week it's me against Chase, Hayden against Grant Collins, G-Rob against Trey, Tyler against Jed, Sweet Pea against Wendell. So it should be a lot of good matchups. And we really get into a lot of bye weeks this week too.
Bills,
Ravens.
There wasn't many this week, but next week, or maybe it's week 8, there's like a big bye week, and I think it's the Raiders bye week. So let's just look up Raiders. Hold on, a Raiders player. Ginty. Yeah, week 8. So I think week 8 is a big bye week there. So let me just look at my matchup for week 8 here. Oh yeah, I'm seeing some 80s, some projected 80 points, 107, 103, 95. Yeah, it's definitely a big bye week that week. And I'm playing against G
With the
Rob.
Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Raiders, and the Lions and the Jaguars are all week
Jaguars.
8.
Oh my God, something just
You've got mail.
wrecked my ear.
Sorry about that.
Just wrecked it.
Got an email.
Start 1, Dowdle, Waddle, or BTJ.
Waddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Waddle. Because if Chuba is back, Dowdle and Chuba basically become non-starts. BTJ is playing against the Rams. Rams have a pretty good defense. Waddle is the number 1 against who are they playing? They're playing the Browns, aren't they?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. What's their weather? Hold on.
Myles Garrett may kill Tua. Like hit him so hard that he has a concussion that he ends up DeMar Hamlin on the field.
Why do you think that after these last 2 weeks that Scatterbo Joe Swans
Full PPR flex, Bill or Scatterbo? I think Scatterbo's got your highest.
Scatterbo.
Consistent.
Well, anyway, what I was about to say is, why do you think that they're not going to run with Rico Dowdle after these last 2 games?
I think they will. I just think it's going to be a split. And why would you want to split?
As in, he's earned enough to get carries, but Chuba's getting paid $11 million, so they're not going to bench him.
Yeah, because, I mean, Rico Dowdle, the only reason why he's been this awesome is because he's been given full opportunities last 2 weeks. Chuba's been hurt. Chuba comes back. I mean, what was Chuba doing earlier in the year? He was their featured running back. Rico wasn't playing at all. And now that Rico has shown, he's a good player, he should be playing. I feel like they're going to split it. And I mean, if their offense and their running backs can be as efficient as they are, then maybe they're both, 10-point safe players. But I'd rather, it's almost like the Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet issue right now. They're just splitting right down the frickin' middle, and Zach Charbonnet is actually playing more than Kenneth Walker, while Kenneth Walker right now is I think he's like the best rated running back statistics wise in terms of efficiency metrics, breaking tackles, all that. He's the best running back in the league at the moment, and yet he's splitting 50-50, probably more 40-60 to Zach Charbonnet. It's just crazy.
So last week, Charbonnet had 60% snap percentage and 13 touches. Walker had 35% snap percentage and 11 touches.
It's just wild to me. I don't understand it, but if you're winning games, I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And let's be real. Jackson Smith-Njigba is him, and Sam Darnold, I am completely surprised that he's hitting it off as well as he is at the moment. Those deep balls, I mean, he has to be the most efficient deep ball passer at the moment, I would imagine. But that offense is much better than I thought, because their offensive line was supposed to be pretty poor, which I guess it kind of is in the running game, but in the passing block or defense, or my fault, passing protection, they're actually doing pretty well, I guess. But no, Bill has had his chance. He wasn't very efficient against a pretty mediocre Chicago defense. Yeah, it was raining. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of passing going on early on in that game with Jaden Daniels, so they could have stacked the box and stuff. But
they are playing Dallas.
Well, I mean, it's a
good matchup for him.
It is a good matchup. Scatterbo, Giants are playing. Who are they playing? I saw it. Broncos. Yep. That's a tough one. That's more tough than I thought.
I still think Scatterboo is the play because he wants to run through everybody's head.
Yeah.
He's the more fun play. He
Okay.
deserves
Yeah.
to be your play. He deserves it.
All right. Starts and sits. Chase, you got last week's on how we did?
No, I've been writing them down at all.
Well, fucking A, man.
You're fucking trash, dude.
I haven't been writing them at all. No.
Okay, well then let's just go with who we picked this week.
Okay.
Tyler submitted his from the beach.
All right, hold on. This is week 7, right? I'll start right now. So week 7 starts. Okay. This
He's
is
starting
Tyler.
Burden.
L. Burden the third. Get it
Yep.
right.
And sitting Devon Achan against the Browns.
It's bold move, Cotton.
Yep. I'm gonna start Rico.
It's a bold move.
Trey, who you starting?
Man, I'm looking at it, and now I'm thinking it might be. No, fuck it. I'm going
Just do
Jalen.
it. Who?
Jalen Warren.
Jalen Warren.
That was my start, I think. I think he was
He's like 21st.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just outside of the threshold. I mean, the Bengals do have what's his face coming back, Mr. Drama over the fucking summer. Shamar.
Oh yeah.
Maybe their defense will be a little better.
Well, is Hendrickson gonna play too? Because I know he was banged up and missed time last week.
Questionable. I would doubt that they put him in with a fucking back injury 4 days after the last game or however many days it is. But I don't know. I wouldn't expect him to play.
All right. Coming from Coach Trey right there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
why
5, 6.
I'm
What?
Coach.
Wow. There. Is that his real projection? No way. I was going to select Harold Fannin because David Njoku is still questionable at the moment, but it looks like he's the 7th ranked tight end for this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's,
he is.
my Lord. I thought I was high on him.
Thought you were gonna
Apparently
sneak one in there.
not. But
Didn't you?
you know what? I'm going to sneak this one in there. Mason Taylor. That's an easy one. He's the only.
Okay.
He's the only pass catcher that's there besides
He
Garrett
had a
Wilson, but he's
shit
out.
week last week. Well, when they passed for negative 10 net yards.
It's kind of hard to do that. But they're playing against Carolina, so
Yeah.
it should be a little bit better. I'm debating on starting Justin Fields, but
Please do.
it's really, really hard to start him after he threw for negative 10 yards.
Don't do it, man. Don't put yourself through that. I would rather see that motherfucker sit on somebody's bench and go off than or my bench rather, and go off than to fucking start him and have him do what he did last week.
All right, Chase, who you sitting?
How is Brock Purdy the 2nd ranked? I'm not seeing this right. I can't.
No, you are.
I am?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Well, I'm putting it into existence because fuck him. Patrick Mahomes, my sit. Going down.
Ah.
I hope he gets fucking knocked the fuck out. Honest with you.
Well, he's playing the Raiders.
That's why
that's
why
the
he's my
Raider
sit.
way.
We're coming in there to Chiefs homeland. We're fucking shit up.
Y'all need to go to UNLV and get perfect. Snatch him up out of
Oh my god. Snatch him.
uniform.
Speaking of him, how he, going back to when he laid out Juju, so Juju and Brian Branch's fight after the game.
Fucking Juju deserves that too.
Well, so that's what Zaire Franklin, the Colts linebacker, went on his podcast and said that Juju has deserved to get his ass beat, and he's had that coming.
said that.
Ri-
His
From the Cincinnati game? Is that what?
no. From just Juju deserves it in general
Oh.
Yeah,
because he's
because he's an asshole.
TikTok famous. That's what he is.
Yes, that's his fucking problem. He's a fucking, that's why he deserves his fucking ass whooped.
Right?
And got it too. Well, and like and I watched this play. He fucking blindsided.
Blindsided Branch. Yeah.
And
That was a dick move.
And there was some other shit.
And guess what? Guess what? No call from the refs.
Penalties, nope. None of that.
Yeah, that was a.
Chiefs fans are watching. I got offered Brees Hall for Vidal and Hampton. Should I accept? Ooh, I don't know about this one. Yeah?
No.
No, you don't think so?
No, because unfortunately, it sounds like Hampton's injury. That's who I thought you were talking about. It sounds like Hampton's injury may be longer. And Kamani Vidal's game was really nice and all, but I can't see them.
So this guy should accept.
So he should take Brees Hall, or he should not trade.
He should.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because
Yes.
it's him getting Brees Hall.
Hell yeah, you should. I'm sorry. Yeah, take Brees Hall. I'm sorry.
Dude, everything you're saying is seeming like he should take this trade, which is
Yeah, my bad. I read it wrong. Yeah, heck yeah, I'd be taking.
The doctor misunderstood.
yes.
My bad. Yeah, Omarion Hampton's injury it sounds like, and this is just one thing that I've listened to, so it's definitely not clear, but it does sound like it's going to keep him sidelined for longer. And I can't imagine Kamani Vidal is going to be that productive, and he's going to see that many touches over Son Haskins. You know what may happen, and this could be interesting, which would be hilarious for you if it does happen. Chargers could trade for Brees Hall because Omarion Hampton's injury may be maybe longer.
Yeah.
So
jump on that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Take that trade.
I would as well. I think I would take that trade.
Yeah.
All right.
Although
Trey,
I do
who's your
like
stick?
Omarion Hampton.
Man, I'm gonna fucking. This is probably a bad move, but I'm gonna pick Jaden Daniels.
Ooh.
That is a terrible move because he's on my team.
Don't
And he's the number one projected quarterback. What the fuck are you doing? He's playing against Dallas. What are you doing?
It's gonna be a bad game for him. Watch.
You've been pretty good with these start to sit, so you're starting to scare me. Could you stop?
No. Actually, I want to keep doing good at these.
I want to hear your explanation.
Why am I picking Jaden Daniels
Yes.
to do bad?
Yes.
Simply because it's a division game and it's just fuck them. That's why.
All right.
Fuck Patrick Mahomes. Fuck Jaden Daniels. All right.
Yeah.
I don't have anything against Jaden Daniels in the same way that I do Mahomes. So it's not to that level of fuck them.
Okay. All right.
It was like I was looking and I was because I did the same thing when you were talking about why is Brock Purdy on there. I was like, Jaden Daniels is the number one projected quarterback this week.
Well, he's playing against Cowboys. That's got to be the reason.
Yeah, and so Jaden Daniels in the second game last year against Dallas, he only played 45% of the snaps, but only had 4.22 points.
Yeah, but he's I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just
Dude, Debo looked like his old slow self. Like he scared me. And whenever I saw him play, of course, he had that heel injury, so maybe that was slowing him down. But I was really wanting him to play well since Terry McLaurin was out again. And he looked slow. He looked bad coming off of cuts and everything. And like I said, it could easily be that heel injury. But if he doesn't do well against Dallas and he's healthy, I'm going to be very nervous.
As you should be.
yeah.
Right.
Might be time to drop him so I can pick him up.
I'm going to sit Rashee Rice.
Oh shit!
First game.
Oh,
Yeah, did we lose him?
If Mahomes struggles.
Oh, there you are. You're
Oh,
back.
I'm back.
Well,
Nice.
according to Hayden,
Yeah,
he's got the best quarterback in fantasy football ever. That's what he said today. Fuck that guy.
Well, hey, if Mahomes struggles, then Rice is going to struggle. So I'm just piggybacking off
Well,
Chase.
Mahomes could still struggle, and fucking Rice could get 100 fucking yards,
Right.
catches, and a touchdown maybe.
I do think Rashee Rice is actually going to probably fulfill his projections because this offense has really needed a centerpiece wide receiver, and Travis Kelce's not there. He's not that anymore. He's just.
But do you not think that the Raiders are going to try to spotlight Rice and take him away?
The Raiders don't do anything smart, especially taking away the best player on their team. They're just going to try to fuck Patrick Mahomes up, which is the reason why.
Thank you for adding up at the end of that sentence.
Right, yeah. They got to Cam Ward pretty well.
That's not saying a fucking thing. The Titans' offensive line is horrible.
I agree. And Kansas
The
City's
three of us
offensive
can get
line,
a pass rush on Cam Ward. Okay.
Kansas City's their offensive line is in the top 5, but I do believe we'll get some pressure on them. We always play well at the Chiefs. So
Max Crosby always is amped up for this matchup. So
I want him to get a Khalil Mack game of like 5 sacks in this game. I would.
That would be beautiful.
I would buy a jersey right away.
I'm gonna wear black and silver this weekend.
First drive.
Yeah.
Crosby needs to hit Mahomes late to set the tone.
Get a flag. Fuck it.
Yeah.
They're gonna get a touchdown on their opening drive anyways.
Why not?
Yeah. Amen. Get your cheap shot in. So, start sits. Luther Burden for Tyler. The starts are Luther Burden for Tyler, Rico for Will, Jalen Warren for Trey, Mason Taylor for me. Sits are Devon Achane. That's gutsy. Rashee Rice makes sense. Jane Daniels, that's definitely the most
bold.
Gutsy. And Patrick Mahomes, which is pretty bold as well, but let's go Vegas.
Yep. All right. What else we got, boys?
You know I don't come prepared with nothing. I'm on here talking shit.
Nothing much besides, what do I do with Dallas Goedert? Is he like my number 1 tight end, even though I have Jake Ferguson? Like, what do I do?
I think Goddard is your highest ceiling, but Ferguson is your more consistent player.
Hey man, I'll give you Kendre Miller and Brian Robinson for him. I
may take you up on that.
I'm talking. I just looked at the first 2 names that popped up. On
my I mean, I don't think Kamara will be traded.
He said he wants to stay in New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, does he have a no trade clause? Is it really up to him? If I own a team, I'm making my team suck balls if I can't win the Super Bowl. Enough of this stupid. Let's sign people just to do. No, if you're old and I ain't winning, I'm gonna do it just like my dynasty football team. I'm trading your ass. I want my team to be good next year. We're not good this year.
I think that that it's not necessarily that he has a no trade clause, but that because he's been such a staple of the team that they're like doing right by him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm the staple of the team. You're a player. Get off my team. You're not helping me this year because we suck. Oh, man. I'm just mad that I always root for a team that sucks. That's all it is.
Yep. Can't wait for Vrabel to go into Tennessee and beat the fuck out of Titans this week.
You all better. If you all beat Vrabel, that will be whoa. That would be wild. That'd be probably the biggest upset that I've seen this year. And there's been some pretty big upsets this year with the Giants over the Eagles. What's another one? Really, now I think about the Raiders over the Patriots. That's looking crazier and crazier every week.
I'm thinking about hammering the Patriots +7 or -7.5.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. We won by
hammer time.
Yeah, putting my life savings on it.
Yeah. All
We
right,
got-
we got another question over here. Jamar Chase and Ted McMillan for Nico Collins and Rashee Rice in a 12-team non-PPR.
Oh.
That changes things. Tet with 2 touchdowns. Do we think he's going to get more touchdowns? Those are his first 2 of the year. That, whenever I'm talking about non-PPR, I think who can get the most touchdowns, right?
Out of this group, I think it's Nico because Jamar Chase is getting targets, but they're not turning into much.
Although
Granted,
that
he did have the
touchdown
late
kick
touchdown.
that was wild. That was
Yeah.
an awesome play.
The one against what's his face last week?
Yeah.
It was
Especially
great.
the corner shit talked him too.
Yeah, dude. Hey, man, I was fucking ready to at my living room when I saw it because he was talking all that shit and he fucking kind of mocked him, and then immediately the next play he fucking one-armed that bitch in there, and I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Jamar went back to the huddle. It's like, all right, old ass Flacco, throw me the ball.
Yeah.
They
Speaking of old ass Flacco, combined age of starting quarterbacks this weekend for that game is 81.
yeah,
That's
tomorrow.
amazing. Holy smokes. That's got to be the oldest.
Oh yeah.
So I guess I don't know values very well. I feel like you could get that trade for a little cheaper, but I definitely would like the Nico and Rashee Rice, but I really like Tet McMillan. Jamar Chase, just the name alone. See if you can get a different player involved, like a good running back or some of the sorts, and really go for Nico and Rashee Rice. Because Rashee Rice has a lot of questions. Yes, the upside of him coming in. I don't know. Maybe you can wait until next week because I'm kind of with you, Will. I don't know if Rashee Rice, he's going to have to be ramped up. I don't think he's necessarily. Of course, he was out for suspension. He's not out. I mean, I guess he's coming back from his injury, but that was from last year. So he should be, somewhat in good football shape. But still, I think his reps are going to slowly come in. So whenever he has a bad performance this week, you could probably do that Jamar Chase for Nico and Rashee Rice and maybe a lesser piece. But I think a sneaky touchdown ramp-up player is Tet McMillan. Now that he's had 2 with Bryce Young last week. So
Agreed.
Hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
Anything else, boys?
I don't think I got nothing else, man.
All right, Trey, we're going to make your bedtime at 10 o'clock here.
I gotta take all that some sleep. Let's go. Fucking
All right, shitheads. We'll see you next week.
later, boys.
deuces.
Where's my fucking? Oh, there it is.